Hey guys, what's up? I just got done brushing Moose and now I'm gonna go work on my laundry. I'll show you what I'm working with here. I realize how this must look on camera, but I'm putting boiling water in this old saucepan. I don't use this type of non-stick anymore, so I'm recycling it to be my laundry soap melter. So I'm just pouring some really hot, almost boiling water in here. And then I needed something to stir it with, so I'm just using the handle from the broken washer plunger thing that we have. Because this type of soap, if I put it on my hands all the time, it really just messes up my skin on my hands. So I use gloves when I'm working on the laundry, and then I also don't really want to, I try to limit how often I touch the laundry soap. Also, I learned that you kind of need boiling water to dissolve these little yellow pieces, which is Fells Naphtha soap. So I'm just going to let that sit for a bit and finish melting. Alright, we're back. It's been like 5 or 10 minutes maybe. And it looks mostly dissolved. So we're just going to roll with it because I don't want to sit here any longer. I got stuff I got to go do right now. So this is enough soap that I made for both of these batches of laundry. This is like a smaller batch for kitchen towels. So I'll use a little bit less than what I'll use in this big batch. This is just like our normal laundry clothes and stuff. I try to sort things especially well because, as you guys know, we have a little Mumar bear and she is so furry. Just trying to get the rest of the soap out of the bottom of this pot. I may need my little tool again. If I was patient, this would all have dissolved. But I'm not being very patient right now, so it's alright. It's still gonna work out. Okay. And before we go, we're just gonna agitate this a little bit so that the soap can go ahead and move through the cloth. And it can be working for me, cleaning the clothes, softening the dirt, getting the grime off of there, while I go do something else. Alright, let me get this going and then we'll go move on to the next thing. I need to feed the rabbits before I go, so we'll do that really quick. Good morning. You hungry? Hey buddy, you need a little bit of water? Here's our rabbit hutches so far. We'll do a tour. I think James is going to do a tour when he gets it all done. We're still kind of working on it though, and finishing the door over here on the right. It's not totally done, and then we need to work on the roof a little bit more. Are you brave? She just wants to say hello. There's a new one. Gotta do the water. Alright, Mr. Sun's good. He's got his water now. Right, buddy. There's Dark Star. What are you doing, Pumpkin? And now we're gonna go get to work. Set that there and we'll get that filled up. Alright, I got Moose with me. And we just gotta get one more thing. I've got my egg basket, which I'm using for... I'm gonna collect berries and put them in here. I've got some water and some cookies that I made. These are Grandma's oatmeal chocolate chip cookies that I kind of modified it based on what I have. They're so good. And then I got the tripod and I'm just looking for a rake. Hello garden, September 25th. We got some sunshine. Alright, now I really gotta focus because I gotta carry all this stuff, so I'll see y'all down there. Okay, I lied. We're not to our work spot yet, but we was just cruising. And look! I have not ever seen, since we've been here, chanterelles in this location. So this is a happy sight. They're a little past their prime. But overall, I'm just thrilled that they're here because I've never seen them here in this particular location. And it's kind of late in the season, I thought. Like, it's been kind of cool around here. I mean, we got a little bit of rain the other day, not a lot. Alright, Moose looks like she's got her in a good nap zone. She likes to lay over there. She's looking sleepy too. And I'm going to start raking right here first. Beautiful. This creature is on a goldenrod. Happy birthday month, my Moose. You're a good girl. Moose got up, so I'm just going to move y'all over with me. So let's go over here. I thought I would explain a little bit about what I'm doing. If you can see right here, this is starting to look more like a regular lawn. When we first got here, this was not here. This whole area, like where Moose is laying, this whole area was like what you'll see behind these autumn olive berry bushes and whatnot. I'll show y'all. So let's walk over there. What I'm trying to do is I want to expand, this is Moose's dog park, and I want to expand that. This is how it looks right now. Over there to the right, we've got some extra, like, just random building supplies and some stuff that needs to go to the dump, and our push lawnmower. And then on up that way towards the center, you can see I've already started cutting. I'm kind of behind this grove of little baby poplar trees. I've started clearing this. James and I did clear this area. I believe it was the first fall. We bush hogged this whole area, and then we let it kind of grow back up just to see what would happen. And this last spring where I was injured, I couldn't walk. I wasn't really able to manage this area. So what I decided to do was just let whatever grass is, like there's not very many grasses when you walk over here. It's a lot of, what was here was mostly goldenrod, and then underneath some wild strawberries. I'll try to zoom in. This is a good example. Oops. And then underneath the goldenrod was a lot of poison ivy, and then also some wild strawberries. But so what I decided to do this last spring was just let the grasses grow really tall. I mean, it's not like I was going to be able to come out here and mow or anything anyway. I could barely walk. So we let the grasses grow to full maturity, to go to seed, and they did. And so there is a lot of grass seed under here already. I know that for a fact. So I've been clearing this area again now that I'm able, because I want to expand Moose's dog park, and I want to have better accessibility to these autumn oliveberry bushes that are growing back here, because before that, I mean, you couldn't get through here. I just wanted to show y'all this is how it's looking right now. We're planning to be getting a little bit of rain here coming up, so since I've bush hogged a lot of this tall goldenrod, I don't want to just leave this laying on the ground for too long, because that will act as a mulch and actually work against me. It'll actually kill my grass. So what I'm doing right now, while it's dry, the material is not too heavy, it's easier to work with, I'm just getting it raked out of the areas that I want grass to grow. And then, so what I'll do is just rake them around and make little mulch rings around my autumn oliveberries or any other thing that I want to mulch. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of show y'all the before and explain what I was doing, so hopefully it makes more sense. It's just beautiful here. And I'm excited to expand upon your dog park, Moose. As you can tell there, at the last minute, I decided to switch to the push mower real quick, just because there was a lot of grapevines in here, and just these, when I come through with my trimmer and cut down all this goldenrod, it only cut it maybe, I tried to stay way up high off the ground in case there was rocks, because there are rocks. So trying to rake through these little sticks that were left, you know, that's kind of tough, plus the grapevine. So coming through here with the push mower, I think it's going to make my life a little easier. I want it to be green like that over there, and I want it to be green like it is down there. It's coming along. And I realized that as I was raking, there was a lot of little seedlings under here. I probably stamped on a bunch of them, but there's stuff growing. There was stuff trying to grow down there. See, that's all grass seed and stuff. See if I can zoom in. See all those little sprouts in there? That's the kind of stuff I want to grow. I want the clovers and the grasses. Because we're trying to expand Moose's dog park. They're under there. They were just underneath all of the goldenrod, competing for the light and the nutrients. And now they have better access to both. I did try to leave anything that I think is milkweed, because I heard that's the only thing that monarch butterflies can eat. So I'm pretty sure this is a milkweed, and pretty sure that's a milkweed. Right over there's another one. There's another one. And then this one up here still has a little pod on it. I'll show you. I think the other ones fell off already. So this one has a little pod seed. So this one has a little seed pod. Or flower, I don't know what you would call that. Once we get through with this area, then we're going to move across. You can see where the green is in the center, that I have kind of like a path right here that we've maintained. But over here I've also started clearing. So I'm going to come over here and work on this side after I take a little water break. Oh man, this is so much easier. Let's go over here, I'll show you. Looks like I still need to mow this area. I'm having the same issue as over there. It's just a lot of tall brush. And it's hard to rake through. But I got most of the goldenrod up, which is really the goal, what I wanted to do. And I just sweeped it around that pine tree right there. Right there. And then also a lot of it's down here by this pile of deck pieces. Next time, I'm not going to do it today most likely, but the next time we get down here I can just mow this whole area. And up here, let's see, up here, this little pine tree right here I accidentally cut when I was brush cutting, so I'm just using it as part of my mulch for this autumn olive berry bush. And then if we go this way, brush cut all this. I'm starting to brush cut into this goldenrod. You can see where the green is in the center. We have like a walkway that we've been sort of maintaining. I did decide to let the grass go to seed again, as you can see. And then over here I've started brush cutting. So I just want to get all this big material off of my grass so that when it rains it can actually grow instead of getting smothered out. And then after this I'll be done, which is good because I'm getting a little tired. I think I've been raking for maybe an hour, hour and a half. I don't know. I'm not very good at keeping track when I get to doing these kind of projects, so I don't really know. But after this, I'll be done. Oh, Lordy. I never know how to quit. That's my problem. Let me catch my breath. I am not turning the camera around, y'all, because I am a sweaty, disgusting mess. Oh, let me get my lawnmower out of the tree. Well, I definitely went and did more than I had initially planned to do, but I'm so glad I did because, man, this looks really good. Let me show y'all what I did. We'll go down here. So I went around this whole pine tree pretty much as best I could. Kind of went down this way a little bit. Here's another one of them milkweed, so I left it alone. And then I just came down here and went around this locust tree. About as far as you can see where I was cutting there, that's about where I stopped and turned around. So, did that. All the way up through there, you can see the tripod up there. I thought I was going to be done, but I was looking around and yes, there was a lot of grass seed, and yes, there is a lot of grass here, but there was also a whole lot of poison ivy that just now had the perfect growing conditions. You can see it all in there. So because I had chopped off the goldenrod layer, now the poison ivy was going to be the top layer, so it would have grown. And the grass probably would have grown too, but I'm trying to only grow grass mostly. And clover, not poison ivy. I'm totally exhausted. I need to go shower. But I'm so glad I did that. It looks so good. I'm going to be getting some rain, so it'll be really good for this ground. Alright, well that's the best I can do. I hope y'all enjoyed mowing with me today. A lot of people wonder what I do here. This is part of what I do, is managing the lands, which I hadn't been doing a very good job because of my injury. But we're getting back to it, and we're growing grass, and we're super thankful. I hope y'all have an awesome day, and we'll see you later. Bye. Are you having a good nap? Are you cozy wozy? Hey. Oh, look at this nice grass. Oh yeah. Mama sleepy. She's so sleepy head. Love this baby. It's so beautiful. Cute girl. She's my cute. Oh. Okay, I remember earlier when I said I was going to pick autumn olive berries. Well, that didn't happen, but now it's later in the day and it is happening. And I have my helper too.
Hey, let's collect these autumn olive berries.
It is a lot easier with 2 people.
This is a very zen thing. Just calming. This is a project that I never want to do until I'm doing it.
And then it's hard to stop.
Yeah.
Is it like the instant gratification aspect?
Yeah, just it's the sensation of the berry popping off the stem.
Like the sound, the feel.
Yes, it's just
The smell, because it does have a smell.
I
It's
can't
very
smell
light.
it. And at this point, I don't mind taking leaves.
Yeah,
well.
because the chickens eat them too.
Yeah, chickens love the autumn olive berry leaves. And it's fall, so
Yeah.
you're just adding more leaves to your compost.